I want to say at the base, do you like having huge boobs?
Okay, so I struggled with it. Oh, like I took it down now, but when I first came out of the doctor, when like she finally recognized there's a lot of rapid boob growth.
Mm-hmm.
I like made this social media post and like, cause everything was tight, like bras were tight, shirts were tight, jackets now were tight. Like I was crying. I was
Really?
dramatic. Yeah.
Okay.
Traumatic, not traumatic. Okay. I won't go with traumatic.
Okay.
I was feeling dramatic, and no one would take into account that it's a blessing, but it's also a curse.
Yeah. Like a lot of things.
I have to kind of look long term here and think like, at what point is this gonna?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I haven't been able to run in 9 years.
Really?
Yeah.
So not even like a jog?
I'll do it for the fans.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But not like.
But it hurts.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
So when you do like cardio, is it like bicycle?
Yeah. So I have like, water cardio. I have this thing called a Jacob's ladder.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more like a climb.
Mm-hmm.
And then walking is my go-to.
So, I mean, obviously, because, your boobs are a great asset for your work.
Yes. So it's a blessing.
In that
Trust
sense,
me.
yeah.
I'm not trying to start a GoFundMe or anything.
No.
But like when I'm out in public or when I'm on vacation or when I'm trying to just be normal and not Korina.
Yes.
It does affect me within like my family members have to be beside me. And then it's like, they stick out. It's no blending in at this point. No hiding them. Like no amount of sweater or clothing can really hide the girls.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But like aside from the work though, are there things that you enjoy about them personally?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
I play with them like
all the time?
Yeah. I don't have to be on camera. And my hands are like in my bra, taking my bra off, like squishing them, squish, fun, stress balls. But then
they are natural stress relievers.
Yeah.
So, well, that's good though, because, again, sometimes there's mixed emotions for having huge boobs.
Yeah. And they're like a huge source of my pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
So like within the play or masturbation I'm doing, like if I wasn't to touch my pussy, and I'm usually like a clitoris comer, I can just come straight from boob play.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And boobs, like, okay, let's go back to that question because now I remember what I miss about a relationship.
Okay.
Boob sucking.
Okay, there you go.
There we go.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
I can self-suck, but it's a little painful now and being like tender and stuff. But I miss boob sucking.
Is that something where your partner would know, like, you would tell them what to do?
I haven't met a guy that didn't want to suck on my tits.
Well, I'm sure, but there's technique.
Yeah.
So, sometimes they'll be.
I think I'd take what I could get.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. At this point?
Yeah. At this point, I think like even an amateur could probably do it.
Have you thought about maybe in the future doing some like a boob suck content where it's actually somebody?
I'm open to that. Yeah. So like this year for me, career-wise, I would think that I might do something like that. Not with a male, but with a female maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. That could be in the future.
All right.
Yeah.
Something to look forward to.
Yeah.
For everybody.
Yeah.
So what would you say your favorite thing about having huge boobs would be?
The way they look and everything.
Okay.
Yeah, blessing curse kind of thing though, like I was saying. So the way they look and everything, tiny. But I hate the way I look so frumpy if I'm trying to like wear like
Cover
big
them.
sweater. So yeah, like, love, hate, relationship with clothes. I love to throw on a tight dress. I love micro bikinis. I love to squish them into anything. Yeah.
Are you going to be going to the AVN Awards?
Yeah. I've got my little.
Your dress?
Ooh, yeah, it's too tiny. It never fit in the first place. I have no business wearing it, but I will be wearing it.
Well, it's the one event that you can go to where I'm sure you will not be the only one in a super small outfit.
Yeah.
So are you nominated for Spectacular Boobs?
No, I just don't participate in award stuff.
Okay.
And yeah, I found that With my struggles and with like my energy levels, when I did participate in like awards and stuff, I was exhausted to the point of burnout afterwards. So I thought, I don't want to do that rat race anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
I respect them. I vote for people in them, but yeah, not for me. Not for me.
Nice.
Yeah.
And so I read too that you're working on, I don't know if this is up to date or if out of date, but like some sort of breast tissue. So what is that?
Yeah.
Like, is it kind of similar to like to the doll, or is it?
No.
Okay. What is it then?
It's actually not going to be sex toy related.
Okay.
It's more in like the comfort industry. Yeah, I can't release too many details right now because I'm just in like the patenting process and like early stages of developing something that I'll be really proud of.
Okay.
But yeah,
it is boob related.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, well, because I know that boobs are very comforting in terms of like resting on, and
I think there should be more studies on that. It's like like I should be a medical device, considered a medical device.
Well, again, boobs are stress relievers if you squeeze them enough.
Yeah.
And that's actually scientifically proven.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah,
I was hoping there'd be science.
Yeah, that I think it was in Germany that said that did it. I don't know how they did the study, but squeezing boobs makes maybe in the same way that, for instance, like cats can relieve stress, like just by sitting on you and purring, that there's just maybe a relaxing, calming effect. That
chemical in the brain.
Yeah, that squeezing boobs, maybe it's, whether it's releasing dopamine or something else.
I think it's like primal, or like it's embedded in like it's such a it goes back to brain life, and I think that would probably be like a chemical reaction in the brain.
Yeah. Well, and also, resting on them is very comfortable. So like, falling asleep on them. I always thought about making like a boob pillow, like a pillow that's kind of modeled and feels like giant boobs. I don't know if that can be made, and if somebody did, I'm sure. But so do you like huge boobs on other women?
Oh, always.
Always?
Yeah. Like I said, like in high school, it became a point of hard feelings for me. But as soon as I started going to strip clubs and going out with my girlfriends and out of that phase of life, that was always I admire breasts.
Did you have the largest ones in the club?
Yes.
All the time?
I have the largest ones in the room.
Almost all the time?
Almost all the time.
Now, get in a room with me and a few other people. There might be a challenge.
Yeah.
To the thread.
I love a challenge. Yeah.
So